So yeah, welcome again. Yeah, really from bottom of my heart. We're going through some rough days actually, and we'll share a little bit more. But maybe let's first take a moment to arrive if you want, just to get comfortable. Taking a few deep breaths, just really allowing yourself to arrive wherever you are. Maybe you take a look around you, you orient yourself where you are in your space. Maybe some movement will help you to arrive in your body as well. Some breath, some breathing, maybe a few deep breaths. Just noticing how it is to arrive in this very moment. Taking a pause from everything else that you have already experienced today and honoring yourself for for this moment, for this pause, for joining this circle in this afternoon. And sensing how are you arriving? How's your heart? How's your mind? How's your body arriving here? And with each out breath, maybe arriving a little more in the present moment, coming present with yourself. Noticing all the feelings that might be present with you. And also, if it feels right, maybe really becoming present with your heart. Maybe you even want to place a hand on your heart, sensing how your heart is maybe connecting to the feeling of care, following the thread that brings you here, making some space for the love and also the grief, maybe even the place that they meet inside. Ah. And again, maybe finding a few deep breaths, and maybe slight movement to ah, oh, maybe a sound. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want to move your jaw a bit. Oh, and then finding your way into this, also into your device that you're here with, maybe acknowledging the space around you and the computer or phone or where you're at, and taking a look who's here with you. Just really taking a moment to orient, to see all these human beings from all over the world that for some reason for some reason care to be here right now, from all the things and all the places we could attend to, making space in our lives, just honoring that. Yeah. Again, warm welcome. In this time today, really, it's for us. It's really for us. Who some of us have been, some of you have been on a journey with us almost every day, and some of you for some days. We've heard, we've taken in so much of reality here, and today's call, we just really want to invite to give more space than usual to be with the impact of this journey, of this hunger strike, and with Gaza, and how it impacts you in your life, and how the past journey of the last almost 1.5 months actually today have have impacted you, have touched you. Today, me and May, we are 44 days without food. And unfortunately, there's still no end of the violence in Gaza. And unfortunately, still there's people starving and people dying, trying to get the most essentials. So we have way to go. But I am extremely grateful for all of you who have joined us along the way. To care enough to look and to see what we can do to support. And for me, it just breaks my heart to see because I know we can do different. We can, as human beings, we can treat each other well. We can care for each other. I know we can. And I know it's our nature even. It's our nature to care for each other. It's not our nature. It's not good for our heart to kill each other. It doesn't give us happiness. So many soldiers are committing suicide coming back from the service. Mm. And we just want to share with you just also this short update that yesterday a friend activist in the West Bank, and some of you have followed. We brought in also Masafariata, which is a community of about 2,000 people in the West Bank, of about, that was 12 villages, and they have been declared a military zone. They have lived there for as long as they can think, Palestinians. And already 3 of the villages were demolished. And there's every day now settlers' violence attacking. And they're planning to just demolish everything, the homes, the culture. And yesterday, a friend activist, Auda, was shot. And we're in grief. He's been trying to protect his community, non-violent activism. And he was shot by a settler yesterday. And another one was also shot and wounded. And we're waiting to hear. And the sad thing is that this is not an exception. This is happening. Gaza and our volunteer that came to SATYAM is on our way there, but they don't let people in. The military closed everything, and more activists are on their way trying to protect. So we're also sitting with that. We're trying to organize aid and to find a way to send it somehow there to the people, to the families. He, Auda has left uh, three kids. The oldest is 6. And if we would know that we can do better as humans, this would leave us hopeless, but we're not, because we know we can. We know. And those humans that go there right now and put their life on the line to protect these families, willing to get arrested and beaten. So we're also with them. We were even thinking to go both fast, but we didn't want to take the risk also because we're with May's daughter. Mm. And we're here in Jaffa for the last days because we wanted to join the Arab What is the name?
The Joint Arab Gathering for Hunger Strike.
Yes, it's from the I think the Committee for Arab Life, Bettering Arab Life here in Jaffa. And there's been a lot of people, a lot of activists gathering. So we went and we spoke and we made some connections, and they're having a demonstration today as well here in Tel Aviv. It's just so heartbreaking to see like that the military and the police and the settlers and everyone is just they have so much power. They have just so much power.
You know, to us, to me, this was why on the 7th of October, the first thing I thought about was the community. The first question I asked myself, who I give condolences to? Who's gonna give me condolences? It's also my loss. And there was no one. There was no one to hold, no funeral to attend. I have already lost 64 of my friends. And this is, Aude is not our first activist that we lose. We also lost Mu'ad. He was killed in Kusra by settlers. And during his funeral, his uncle and his cousin were killed by settlers. And we sent medical aid and we tried to protect them. We tried to bring in as much as possible. And we couldn't attend the funeral. And we did not receive any condolences. We sat in our graves and sending medical aid, sending journalists, trying to see what are the ways to protect even when we are grieving. How do we protect? And all last night I couldn't, nor me nor David actually slept, thinking of what's happening, what can be done. Do we go? Do I stay? Can my body take it? I was calling activists asking, do you think I could come? Will they allow doctors around me? Is it okay? Am I risking? Would I do better if I am only in SATYAM and sending you medical and food and journalism? Or do I also join? And all through the day, I'm in conversations with them. And this is one of the reasons to why all of SATYAM, to why all of Ikumi. It's this, how do we hold ourselves through this grief and pain, atrocities and violence, and still come together, and still see each other, and still hold hope and faith and healing, and still believe with all this pain and all this loss, we are more powerful. We are on the right side. We are. This is what needs to be done. We are holding the best that could be held now. This is spaces that keeps us human and reminds us of our humanity, even when our friends are shot and killed, even when non-violent people are shot and killed. And if you would see how you would laugh so much when they when they were talking about the Oscar, he bought his suit and he made a joke. He said, عريس كمان مرة. He said, if this Oscar can do us anything, then we go for the Oscar. If it means us staying in Masafer Yatta, then we put the suit and we go to Norway. And they really hoped. They really, really hope that this film will actually protect them. He really, really said what I say now. He used to tell his son that when he grows up, he will understand and he will tell him more stories, and that he will tell his grandchildren and he will have the film to prove. And I say the same thing. I say the same thing to Lily. And I look at us, and it could have been us, and it could be us. And this is why community, this is why Satyam, this is why Ikumi, this is why we are able of staying here with this, just because of the community. Just for the fact of this. This is how powerful we are. This is how powerful your presence is to us. This is how powerful, how healing it is. And this is exactly what we all need. This is exactly what we all need. I wish I could take you to Masafer Yatta for them to see, for them to witness.
You say something about the movie because not everyone knows.
Yeah. The film No Other Land, I will encourage you to watch it, buy it, support them. Go to Masafer Yatta pages and see how can you write about it, how can you share about it, buy the film, maybe bring it to your community, to your schools, universities. Maybe you write and tag them. You can also, we are trying to send medical support. We are having some people here are working on it to send them medical support like we did in Kusra, because one of the reasons that the killing happens also is because there is no medical support there to care for them until ambulances comes. This is why Muad actually died, because there was not bandages even to hold the blood for him. And we sent it late, we sent it after he was killed. And maybe now we're doing the same, sending after Oda is killed. But yeah, this is why community, this is why us. Your presence heals and allows us, support us to continue to hold with all of this pain and to still hope that all these kids will grow in freedom just like he wished. And these stories will be told to them by all of us, and that we will witness freedom and justice and hostages with all these atrocities, with all this grief, that what we are doing is more powerful than what they are trying to do on us.
And just to also presence that none of the people that invaded Kusra and knowingly killed, none of them are arrested.
Yeah.
They were taken and released.
Yeah.
They're not held accountable.
And now in Masafer Yatta, it's the same guy right now. He is there right now. He's again there with the caterpillar with his gun. The same. They are now invading and blocking all of the activists from entering. They even held them from so far away so they wouldn't enter. So yeah, let's share about them, bring them, write about it, bring the film to be seen, show the reality, tag the Oscars, tag Norway, tag, I don't know what can be done in order to, but we know it was important to call you. It was important to say, let's hold the community space. Let's also bring this and hold each other through this.
Feeling grateful right now that we can share that with you, as we're really impacted, and also allow our grief, because most of the time we're just holding so many other people around us. So it feels healthy to just allow the tears as well with you. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank you for receiving us.